Nouveau carte. How do you say new card in German? Gesundheitkarten. All right. Blue eyes. Blue eyes. We've got blue eyes support. It's crazy to think that, you know, it was a very long time ago at this point. I think 8 years. But once upon a time, in terms of anime decks, the arch rivals has always been Dark Magician Blue Eyes. Dark Magician has basically had 0 competitive success. Blue Eyes, on the other hand, has topped multiple YCSs, regional tops in 2016, and, unbelievably somehow, Blue Eyes won the World Championship. That should have been celebrated as one of the most biggest momentous occasions in the entire game of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's actually crazy to think. I've always been a fan of anime decks being the best decks. I don't like exactly the way TCG Yubel plays. It's a bit toxic, but that's a whole different discussion. But I do like the fact that it's Yubel.
For now.
So I really hope that we get more, like, meta relevance with anime decks. Because it's crazy to me to think that, like, Blue Eyes and Dark Magician have never just been, like, the 2 best decks in a format. That's actually insane to me. Anyway, let's see how good this is. So we have a new Synchro, a new main deck monster. Oh, that's Maiden with Eyes of Blue. Hopefully it's better. There's a new spell. 2 new normal spells. Okay. Okay. All right. I mean, it could be enough to make it playable. There's no Blue Eyes retrain, which I think is definitely needed. Alternative Dragon just needs to be better, I think. There just needs to be a Blue Eyes effect monster that's just, like, good. Anyway, this is a level 12. How do you summon that in Blue Eyes? A level 4 tuner and Blue Eyes? Oh, this thing needs 2 tuners. Okay, 34, 4,000 defense. Non-tuner Blue Eyes. You can only use a second and third effect of this card's name each once per turn. Your opponent cannot banish cards from your graveyard. You might as well just say your opponent cannot use bestials. When a card or effect is activated on the field, quick. Say the line. Am I right, chat? Am I right? Is it a negate? Is it a negate? Is this how we're doing? Is it a negate? Say the line, Bart Simpson. When a card or effect is activated on the field, quick effect negate. Quick effect negate. The laziest, most dull, uninspiring card design in Yu-Gi-Oh! Quick effect negate. And if you do, this card gains 1,000 until the end of this turn. Alright, a little bonus attack boost as well. I suppose, like, how else are you going to make a Blue Eyes deck viable, huh? Dragoon. Dragoon was permanent, actually. So they actually made it worse than Dragoon. This card is destroyed by... I guess it doesn't need a discard, which is nice. This card is destroyed by battle or card effect. Special a light dragon from your grave except itself. Okay, that's pretty strong. It does float. You notice that the power creep of floating is... The wording specifically is if this card leaves the field. Which is kind of like a quote-unquote old mechanic at this point. 2 or 3 years old. I think Mirror Jade was one of the first cards to, like... One of the most relevant cards that had that clause. So it would have been nice for it to be that kind of sticky. But, you know, Battle or card effect is still decent. Ab-Zero, actually, is one of the first. Oh, shit. That is old school. Alright, let's see. Maybe there's a way to, like, cheat this out, you guys are suggesting. Hopefully that is actually the case here, because this seems impossible to hard summon. Maiden of White. The old Spirit Dragon cheats it out. Oh, right, okay. So you just make Spirit Dragon and then Spirit Dragon summon this. It would have been nice to have an on-summon effect, because it looks like you're just going to immediately summon this with Spirit Dragon in your opponent's draw phase, right? Or probably just wait till they commit a card so the Spirit Dragon can be impermed. Maiden of White is a tuner level 1 light spellcast. You can use the first, second, and third effect once per turn. You can search this with Piri Rice map. Where Art Thou? 1 for 1. So consistency is available with this. Send this from your hand or field to the grave. Cost. Place True Light from your hand, deck, or grave face up in your spell and trap zone. So that's the Blue Eyes Eternal Soul. That also makes it unaffected, I believe. That's an extremely powerful ability, by the way. Makes your Blue Eyes monsters, all your Blue Eyes monsters, that includes this guy. Blue Eyes monsters, wait, no. Blue Eyes White Dragon, specifically, not Blue Eyes monsters, correct? So it doesn't make this untargetable. But it makes your OG Blue Eyes untargetable. And if this face up is spent to destroy a monster you control, it's exactly the same as the Eternal Soul. I don't know why they did that. Usually fall effects once per turn, so you can just special summon a Blue Eyes from your hand to grave immediately with this. And you can set a spell and trap from your deck that specifically lists Blue Eyes. So this might make some of the Blue Eyes support spells and traps like a lot better. But most importantly, it searches these two new ones, which might be insane. So we'll see. So you just discard this and then place a True Light. If you special Blue Eyes while this is in your grave, special summon this card. Okay, cool. So this is literally just a one card, this guy, which is absolutely insane. Well, not one card. You need to draw Blue Eyes, I suppose. But that's very insane. That's really good. So you just place the trap card, special it, and then sink. When a card effect is activated that targets this on the field, or when this card is targeted for an attack, special a Blue Eyes from or level 1 Light Tuner from your graveyard. Card effect that targets this card on the field. Can you trigger this yourself? You can, but like with a 1-card combo, can you do this as a 1-card combo? Probably, actually, because yeah, you get to set these spells. Prayer with Eyes of Blue is a normal spell card. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. Discard a card, add a light level 1 tuner, and a spell and trap that mentions Blue Eyes. Bruh. From your deck to your hand, except itself. That's ridiculous. Banish this and target a Blue Eyes. Equip a Blue Eyes from your extra to it as an equip spell that gives it 400 attack. What do you equip with this? A Blue Eyes monster. Does this have a... This card is destroyed by battle or card effect. If an equip card leaves the field because you synchro with the monster, is that considered being destroyed by card effect? I don't think so, right? OG Ultimate Dragon? Why is equipping OG Ultimate Dragon good, though? It doesn't have an effect, right? But this is still really good. Wow, these are... I'm shocked at how good these cards are. We might actually maybe see a Blue Eyes meta once they ban Fiendsmith and Snake Eye. It's to make Magia with the Ultimate Fusion. Neo Ultimate is a negate in the grave. Okay. This is all basically a 1-card combo. That's really insane. Saga of the Blue-Eyed Dragon. Pardon me. Can use the first and second effect of this card name once per turn. Special a Blue Eyes from your deck, grave, or banishment in defense. Deck, grave, or banished. And any Blue Eyes monster, by the way. So not Blue Eyes White Dragon, but Blue Eyes monster. So you can bring this back. Well, I don't think you can bring this back because you're going to be cheating this out. But you can bring back Spirit Dragon. And then Spirit Dragon just gets another one of these. But you can only special Blue Eyes White Dragon with... Ignore everything I just said. Why even say this then? Why even just let it say? But you can only special Blue Eyes White Dragon with this effect if you do not control it. Oh, okay, hold on. That's actually not too bad. So if you do have Blue Eyes White Dragon on the field, you can still do the other Blue Eyes. Also, you cannot special for this turn except dragons. That's fine. Banish this from your grave. Fusion a fusion from your extra using monsters from your hand or field's material, including a Blue Eyes. Is there anything neat to make with this? Bro cannot read a sentence. I'm reading one effect at a time, buddy. Relax. Magia? Wait, fuck you. What do you mean Magia? That's like a QCR. That's like the only, like, that card's available in one rarity. Don't tell me Magia. Bro, this card is gonna, like, spike infinitely now. This is literally only available in QC. Oh my god, dude. Wait, but like, how do you banish fusion from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field's material? But like, how are you... You can't summon this. It needs Ultimate Dragon or 3 Blue Eyes. Is there a way to like cheat this? Tyrant Dragon? Can Tyrant Dragon cheat this? Okay. There is a 1-card combo for this. That is the wrong Tyrant Dragon. Alright, so anyway, TLDR, there is absolutely some insane combos available with this deck. And this is a unbelievably powerful boss monster. This is a absolutely, like, comically broken main deck monster, by the way. This is, like, circular for Blue Eyes, unironically. This is a 1-card combo. That is very insane. It's a little bit worse than circular, but in terms of Blue Eyes, this is unbelievable. We're getting more cards. Are you sure? Because the structure deck, I think, has a bunch of reprints, and I think they said, like, these were the only new cards. It was like 4 or 5, but maybe there's more. There's even... Wait, there's 4 more? Okay, Blue Eyes is going to be meta. I'm calling it now. Blue Eyes is actually going to be a meta deck. If we're getting 4 more cards and they're as good as this, Blue Eyes will be a meta deck. I'm calling it right now. That is my... Clip this, ship this. I'll see you guys in like 4 or 5 months. Blue Eyes will be meta. If the next 4 cards are anywhere near the quality of this, I mean, Maiden of White is busted.
Brazil.
Why is the new
Blue Eyes is already meta. Okay, fine. It'll be even more meta.
2+ tuna headaches.
All right. Subscribe for more highlights. Bye. Okay, new cards. Nouveau carte. Level 4 Fire Thunder deck. Oh, never mind. There's Light Pyros here. Chat, what does Springan Kit think about Thunders? That's my political stance. So that's a joke for legal reasons. Okay, so Sword Razoal
Brazil
is a level 4 Fire Thunder, 15200. Rekindling target. Oh, one day they're going to make Rekindling good. You can only special this with the first effect of this name once per turn, and you can only use the second effect once per turn. If you have a Razoal on your field or grave, special this. If summoned this way, you can't special any extra for the rest of the turn except rank 4s. Normal special would add a Light Pyro. So it adds this one. I guess we'll just read this one next, I suppose. So it adds this one, and then you can only special with the first and second effect this once per turn. Special this from your hand by sending a card from your hand or field to the grave. If summoned this way, you can't special any extra for the rest of the turn except rank 4s. Normal. This card's normal summon. You can special a Razoal from your deck. But it's only when it's normal summoned. This one's... That kind of doesn't really... Some weird anti-synergy they designed into their own deck there. But I guess, like, if you don't draw this, then this is also a good starter. It's just Tour Guide, so it's fine. There's another Light Pyro. Oh, okay. All right, fair. You can only special with this first effect once per turn. You can only second effect once per turn. Special this by sending an Xyz specifically. Oh, from your extra deck to the graveyard. Well, this probably has a lot of good targets as disruption for your opponent's turn. Aggregator, I think, is a good one. Maybe they have some exclusives that, yeah, maybe these also do stuff in the grave. So that's actually pretty cool. Sending card, so it's this one. Sending an extra Xyz from the extra deck to the grave. Summon this week, kind of special extra except rank 4s. This is normal or special. All face on monsters you control are level 4 or rank monsters. Add a Fire Thunder from your deck to your hand. Okay. So then it can probably add this one. Or this one, which we haven't read yet. You can only special with the first family Xyz on your field. Special this if summoned this way, can't special an extra for a third except Xyz. Send a card from your hand or field to the grave. Target a Razoal on your grave and special summon it. But its effects are negated. Okay, so this whole deck, I think there's one more main deck monster to read here. Coming normal set must be first special by shuffling a Razoal from your hand or grave back into the deck or extra. So very easy to spam these guys. You can't specially extra deck except rank 4s. Once per turn, if this card battles, during damage calc, send a level 4 from your hand or deck to the grave. It is kind of dog shit. It's useless. Well, I like this because it's a free summon. Literally free. You just recycle. But the actual effect is kind of shit. So overall, the main deck here, this looks very fair, is what I want to say. But I'm very okay with that. I would very much like to see more fair decks become meta in Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm sort of just done with like Snake Eye and Fiendsmith, and it hasn't even been fucking released yet. It's not fair. They're unbanning Shockmaster. That's what I'm saying, dude. Unlock the Shock. Boring. I mean, it's not for everyone, but it very much feels like a classic, like, gadget Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck, souped up to modern-day standards. So let's read the extra deck here. Rank 4 Fire Thunder Xyz, 2520, 2+ level 4s. It was the first and third effect once per turn. Special, attach a Razoal from grave to this as material. For each material attached to this, monsters you control gain 100, your opponents lose to 100. So 200 deficit for each material. During your main phase, detach 2 from your Xyz, and not just itself. And if you do, add 2 Razoal cards with different names from your deck to your hand. So it has to be exactly 2. Well, that's pretty broken. It's also generic. So you could play like other like generic level 4s that get you into this, that then get you into these. That's very strong. 2+ level 4 Razoal. So this one does need specifically Razoals. Am I saying this right? Razoal? You can only use the first and third effect that's once per turn. It's special to attach monster from your grave to this. When your opponent activates card effect, quick effect, detach, target a card on the field, destroy it. I was going to say the line, quick effect, negate, but, you know. Destruction is fine. This is the exact same effect as some other boss monster. Which one is it? kind of like the Tenyi. It negates and... No, not really. That one negates and banishes that card. Oh my god, this thing isn't once per turn. That's absolutely bazinga. If an Xyz you control would be destroyed by valid card effect, detach material from this card instead. Oh, and it's Dingirzu for your Xyz. That's pretty good. Alright. So, these are pretty incredible, honestly. This might be the best rank 4 deck ever made. I'm pretty confident with that. These are very good. Very, very good. Very consistent. It's not like beating Snake Eye. Zoo. Oh, okay, true. Never mind. Never mind. Zoo exists. Razoal plugin is a quick play. You can only activate one card with this name per turn. Target an Xyz or Razoal in your grave or your banishment. Special it, then attach a Razoal from your deck to your rank 4 as a material. Wow, that's so busted. Like, after you've used your rank 4, you can, like, revive it and then give it a material and then use it again. That's really strong. Can't declare attacks for this turn except with rank 4s. This one doesn't seem as good, though. It needs a little bit of setup. But I still think you're playing, like, 2 of this at least. Trap card is Razoal Hole Thruster. I'm an adult. I'm an adult. I'm an adult. I'm not a child. I'm very mature. I'm an adult. I'm a grown man. That's not gonna make me laugh. Target one. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. Target face-up cards your opponent controls up to the number of Razoal Xyz. Destroy them. Oh, it targets. That's unlucky. It's a slightly worse Ritual Beast Steeds. Then attach a Razoal from your grave to your rank 4 Xyz as material. So giving it more materials to then let you keep popping cards with this thing is busted. Wow. So every time they activate a card effect, you destroy. Not once per turn. Detach another material. Destroy. Activate the trap card. Destroy. And then reattach. They play again. They activate another card. Detach. Destroy. Very fucking powerful. You can banish this from your given immediately after this resolves Xyz using monsters you control, including a Razoal. Okay, cool. So... you can Xyz on your opponent's turn. For any rank 4. What's good to rank 4? I mean, you could just make another one of these, I suppose. Keep popping things. Zeus. Can you make Zeus if your opponent battles? Does that work? Like, they attack over my thing. I activate this, banish, and then just Xyz into Zeus with my Xyz. Pretty good. You get locked into 4s. Yeah, not on your opponent's turn, though. You can make Baguska on your opponent's turn with this. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is really powerful. I saw some people on Twitter saying, like, wow, this is just really bad and underwhelming. Like, what do you mean? This is really good. Yeah, okay, it's not tier 0. Yeah, it's not fucking tier Ishizu. It's not, like, Snake Eye. But this is really good. Like, what? What do you mean? Like, this is really, really... And it feels balanced as well. I mean, it might even be... on the spectrum of power scale, it's probably above average. Like, very above average, actually. Yeah, okay, some people saying it's boring, but not every deck needs to be for everyone, okay? There's some playstyles that just you won't like, which is fine. Like, not every deck needs to be for you. Which, by the way, remember that this is a deck build pack. So there's 3 archetypes. So yeah, this is a rank and Xyz summoning strategy. The other one is probably a fusion. Maybe the other one is a synchro, right? Like, hopefully, there's something for everyone. This is good. This is really good. This is a good deck. I think this is going to be meta. By the time this comes to the TCG, hopefully, Smith and Snake Eye will be significantly watered down. This is very good. And it seems like a new player-friendly deck as well. There's nothing, like, super complicated about this. There's probably good nuanced plays and niche, like, interactions you can come up with, but I'm sorry. I'm cooming over this. This is really fucking good card design. Like, this is a W. Let's see what the comments say. That trap is not called Hole Thruster skull emoji. I said I wasn't gonna laugh, dude. Okay, I'm glad I wasn't the only one. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. Oh, also bonfire. Yeah, you can, like, these are bonfireable. So, yeah, that's obviously really powerful. So it's consistent, but it's not, like, consistently busted, you know? Went from playground Yu-Gi-Oh to prison bathroom Yu-Gi-Oh. The art looks like a mix between Therion Sprite and Mathmech. My political stance is Springan Kit. Comment section is wild. These cards are extremely good. All free specials, all either extend or star. People be acting like they just announced a new TCG exclusive. If they don't see 15 Omni Negates per card, they cry. Yeah, that's like the paradox, isn't it? Because I don't blame them, right? When Konami has been shoveling Tearlament, Cash Tira, Spiral, Snake Eye, Fiendsmith down your throat for years, like, yeah, whenever you see a new deck, your mind is instantly going to be like, well, okay, is this going to beat Snake Eye? Like, I do get that, you know? But these are not bad at all. These are very, very good cards and very well made and balanced cards. Hopefully, I'm saying that now. Someone might maybe will find a busted way to break this, which this card is probably low-key the biggest risk of breaking this deck. Mark my words. Keep this in mind. Farfa told you, but I have a feeling this will be the one that actually fucks the deck. Xyz summoning without restrictions on your opponent's turn? I don't know. I just feel like something silly is going to be done with this. Don't forget Ptolemaeus. Sorry, is it Telenite Ptolemaeus? That's a very silly card, you know? That's a very silly card. Maybe you can do something stupid with that. People are suggesting like Laplacian. There's probably a whole bunch of like dumb shit you can do with this. I wouldn't be surprised. Sprite 2 Electric Boogaloo. Wow, look at how good this deck is at making rank 4s. It's gonna go wild at the World Championship 2012. Okay, Jesse. A 1-card combo that goes +4 and into 2 Xyz is at least 2007 levels of strong. This archetype is completely fine. The power level of Centurion, I mean, it's a little better than Centurion, excuse me. Similar style of gameplay without the ability to turn skip. I can't believe this person has 5 upvotes. Guys, the new archetype doesn't have a 1-card combo +8, hand loop, Omni Negate, pop, disruption, and follow-up for the next turn. It sucks. It's good extender for rank 4's decks. My brother in Christ, it is the deck. Go, power Razoals! Ghost Trick Angel FTK combo spotted. Yeah, I mean, someone will probably do some bullshit with this, huh? They all attach cards, you know? I don't know, maybe Ghost... Finally, the Ghost Trick support. Oh my god.